Okay, hello from our Disney cruise stateroom. We're going to try to answer questions that are left over from the Instagram Q&A
hmm
yesterday. Normally, we organize them into categories and we have time to research each question if we don't know the answer. Today, it's just going to be rough. Heather's reading it off her phone. And if we don't know the answer, we're going to skip it and we can answer it in the comments a little bit later. But we're trying to get this done as quickly as possible and see if we can upload the video.
Okay.
What's the first one?
Okay. When do annual pass discounts usually drop?
Closer to the dates than other normal discounts.
Okay. 21st birthday in Epcot. Do we need to wait to get a new license that is turned the legal way?
No. No, but if your license is turned the other way, they're just going to check it.
Yes. Passport also works too. Going in May for one day, do you think after hours tickets at Hollywood Studios will sell out if I wait to buy day of?
They've been selling
hmm
out more often, so we can't guarantee anything.
Yeah. Um, would you avoid Magic Kingdom on May 3rd, opening day, which is the opening day for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad? That part of the park will definitely be more busy. The people that are going there for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad are not necessarily going to be going to the park for other things. So the other parts of the park may not be as much affected, but that part of the park is such a dead end cluster right now that it may be kind of a nightmare over there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Party of 8, 13 to 66-year-old. If 66-year-old doesn't want to ride, can we let another person in the party use the lightning lane?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Just share magic bands or tickets or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the dining plan. Can we make reservations with family who don't have the dining plan?
Yes.
Yes.
Dining plan just relates to when you go to pay, not when you make reservations.
Yes. Split stay with the cruise in between. Booked photo package with post-cruise stay. Can I use it pre-cruise?
Yeah, right? You can use it for like, I don't know, 30 or 45 days, something like
Yes.
that. So you'll be fine.
And yeah, unless you're cruising around the world, you should be good. When do offers drop from January 2027? And what kind of deals should I expect? Oh.
We have a history of Disney World
Mm-hmm.
promos on the website. I can drop the link in the comments.
Yes, and it'll show you exactly when they dropped and what kind of discounts were happening that time period.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning Lane booked for Magic Kingdom, first one at 11 a.m. Also hitting Animal Kingdom that day. So Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, or Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. So, basically, what should we do? Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, then back to Magic Kingdom, or Animal Kingdom and then Magic Kingdom?
Or they're talking about Lightning Lanes.
I don't know. Let's answer both.
Okay, if you're going to book Lightning Lanes, all three of your first Lightning Lanes have to be in one park. You can't book them between two different parks.
Yeah. But if you want to visit all three parks like that, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, I think that's totally fine. And you could probably get most of Animal Kingdoms on the afternoon and do
Mm-hmm.
Magic Kingdom in the morning and night. But anyway, if that doesn't answer your question, please feel free to comment and we'll clarify.
Yeah. At Walt Disney World next week, hoping to catch a soft launch Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. What's the best way to know if it opens?
We think that it will drop in the app, like
Yes.
Buzz did.
Yeah, Buzz showed wait times in the app, so keep an eye on there. But I tell you what, if it opens and it's a soft opening, people will be talking about it. So if you're on any kind of social media at
Mm-hmm.
all connected to anybody who's related to Disney, you will see the news pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Disney Cruise Line booked for 2027. If I book one in 2026 and can buy a placeholder, can I apply it to 2027?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Have you ever done mask painting in Italy?
No, we should. I haven't.
I haven't either. But they look cute, and I don't think it's a super expensive souvenir either. So, Disneyland question: Disneyland mid-late September or Thanksgiving week? Just did the week of Easter. It was crowded, but they loved it.
September's gonna be hot, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
They're more hot in September and October than they are in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So if heat's a problem, I would go Thanksgiving week, but I think lower crowds in September.
Yeah, agreed. How hard is it to get a dinner reservation at Wailulu? Hoping for early dinner on Magic Kingdom Day.
It's been very competitive.
It's very popular. So if that's a priority for you, make sure it's one of the first ones that you book.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do Prima Notte on the first night of your cruise?
No, I think Embarkation Day is so busy,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to try everything, but that one's just kind of hard to fit in. So,
Yeah, especially when you're cruising with a group, like we're trying to do group things and be able to hang out with them too.
mm-hmm.
If Lightning Lane expires, can I book a new one and still take advantage of the 2-hour grace period?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can. Now that if during super busy times of the year, it may not happen. So keep that in mind. If it's an absolute must ride, don't push it too far.
Mm-hmm.
When would you expect deals for this holiday winter season to be announced?
I'm going to post that link to the promos in the comments. So anything related to promos and when they're going to come out, please reference our history of when they come out because that's our best way to predict.
Yes. Hidden gems or spots for toddlers at Hollywood Studios. Like, great news, there are some new spots coming very soon as part of all that reimagineering that they're doing over in the formerly known animation courtyard area. There will be an indoor playground, indoor character meet and greets. So that will be happening sometime late this summer.
It has been the only park without a playground for a while, so that's going to be fixed soon.
Yes. Until then, though, there aren't a ton of really great spots for toddlers at Hollywood Studios,
I would go to
unfortunately.
the Disney Junior show if you're going this summer.
Yeah, May 26th or later.
Or later, and they can kind of run around, dance around.
Yeah. But other than that, you're kind of out of luck there. 2 days at Magic Kingdom. Day 1, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, Cinderella's Royal Table, Fantasyland, and Princesses. Day 2, All Other Lands. Is that a good split?
Yeah, you can probably do more on day 1. But yeah, I mean, we do recommend 2 days at Magic Kingdom and focusing on certain sections on day 1, certain sections on day 2.
Yeah. There used to be an after 4 p.m. ticket for Florida residents. Does that still exist? I don't think so.
No, they have that after 2 p.m. deal.
Yeah, that's for everyone now. There's nothing special for Florida residents anymore, I don't think, unfortunately. Do you know whether or not they will have the free water park perk on arrival day next summer?
Yes.
Yes. It's coming back. Not for campsites, though.
Important.
Yeah. The best 1-bedroom villa for 2 parents in their 30s with a 2-year-old.
Oh. I mean, they're all nice.
Yeah.
All the 1-bedroom villas have like laundry, kitchens.
I would pick some place where it's easy to get a stroller to a park without having to get on transportation.
Yes.
So Bay Lake Tower.
Yes, and the added benefit to that is that if your toddler goes to bed, you can still go out and watch fireworks or electric water pageant or whatever, and you don't feel like your day is done just because your toddler's is. So Bay Lake Tower has great villas.
Yeah.
And great views of fireworks, and you can walk to Magic Kingdom, you can take them on around.
Yeah, so I would say I would extend it to anyone along the monorail. Split stay dining question. $627 at one resort, 5 nights at second starting $628. Can I book dining for both stays starting $428?
If it's a split stay, then you have split dining.
So 2 different days where you're going to be booking your dining.
Same Lightning Lane date, though.
Yeah. Super confusing, thanks, Disney.
Uh-huh.
Do you think bounce back offers are worth the investment if going the year after? Yeah. I mean, saving money is always worth an investment, and you don't have to do it if something better comes out. You could.
It's risk-free.
Yeah, totally risk-free.
If you don't end up booking it, it's only a deposit, and you get the deposit back.
Yeah. How bad does the weather have to be on to not dock at the ports for DCL?
I just think during like hurricane season, especially, you're likely to have issues docking at Castaway Cay. Even though the ship can navigate around hurricanes, so that part doesn't bother us. It can make it too rocky to dock at Castaway Cay. So I don't know how to say, well, it has to be this
many knots. Yeah.
No, but like hurricane season has conditions that often make it hard to dock at Castaway Cay.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind. First time at Disneyland, 3-day hopper tickets with Lightning Lane Multipass. Should we plan to hop every day? It's so hard not to. TBH. The parks are so close together. They are right there, and it's very easy to dip in and out between the two.
We have 2-day park hoppers this weekend.
Do we?
We will be doing that.
Okay, sounds great. Can you book Lightning Lanes during appointments at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique? And what's this one?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Without
the overlap issue.
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah.
Because what they're asking is like dining reservations keep you from booking Lightning Lanes, but do things like Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique keep you from booking? I don't know. I don't know that it prevents anything, but if you guys have any other experience, let us know. I'm gonna obsess about what HBS means.
Yeah.
What is HBS?
I don't. Okay. Focus, Heather. How hot and rainy is July? We're thinking rope dropping. We're thinking about rope drop, resort pool 1 to 3-ish, then back for fireworks.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, it's
It's very hot.
It's been very rainy, but the rain doesn't last long. The parks usually clear out. It kills some of the heat. And if you're already back at your resort, you don't have to worry about it anyway.
Your plan is good.
Yeah. When will 2027 packages be available to book via Costco? Is that recommended?
Generally do not recommend booking Disney World through Costco.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know when they're gonna be open.
Yes. Um, Coronado Beach Resort Fifth Sleeper versus Fort Wilderness Cabins versus Sarasota one bedroom, Sarasota Springs one bedroom. Worth the increased cost at each choice. About 1,000 to 1,300 difference at each jump from Coronado Beach, Fort Wilderness, and Sarasota. So each one is going about $1,000 to $1,300 more each time.
Yeah, so starting with Caribbean Beach Fifth Sleeper, you don't tell us like who's in your party, but if you don't have a family of 5, it's a request only.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know if you're going to get it, and you're all in one room. If you go to Fort Wilderness in a cabin, then that's going to give you a full kitchen, but everyone's
Mm-hmm.
sleeping in the same room, basically. Like all the beds are in the same room. And we do recommend having like a car or a golf cart. So you would have to add that to your
Mm-hmm.
reservation total because it's difficult to get around Fort Wilderness without it. And then
Mm-hmm.
what was the final one? Sarasota?
Yeah, Sarasota Springs.
I mean, that's going to give you the most space and like the full kitchen laundry
Mm-hmm.
type situation. Is it a one bedroom?
Yeah, just a one bedroom.
Yeah, so that's good. But Sarasota has a lot of internal bus stops and it is further away from the parks.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to decide based on what I was just saying, what matters the most to you.
Yes. Is it worth booking a preferred room at Pop for the transportation?
Preferred at Pop, does it put you near? Oh, it puts you near the bus.
Yes. And it puts you right down the middle, which is a great shot for the Skyliner. If you aren't in preferred, you can be out in the boonies. And maybe I'm just getting old and cranky, but I don't like that hike from the very edge buildings.
It makes me mad.
Yeah, it makes me really grumpy. So if you want to guarantee closest as you can be to the buses and a really decent spot for the Skyliner, preferred is the way to go. Can you still request a regular key card at a hotel reception instead of using a magic band? Yes, absolutely. Chef Mickey's with teens. Any fun ideas for them to interact with the characters? I mean,
I just did a YouTube video about how to deal with meeting characters, including ways to like ideas for what to do and awkwardness and stuff. But my recommendation is to have something to play off of, like a pin, a button, ears, a shirt.
Yeah. Or if they know something special about the character, a line from a movie, ask them about a character that was in a movie. I guess with Chef Mickey's, there's, everybody there knows each other. Like all the characters they're friends. So, so just something like that. But to be fair, sometimes we find it a little awkward too. We're working on it though.
Oh no, we do. And in the video, I use that word awkward no fewer than 3 times.
Oh, do you drink every time?
I even edited it out once because I was like, I can't keep saying this word.
Staying just outside Disney, are minivans an option?
Used to be slightly outside of Disney. They were an option, but they're not
now. No. Can you walk to the edge of the property and like pick me up here? Maybe.
I would like to try that at Bonnet Creek.
Let's do it. Will you make a trip to Disney Adventure World in France?
Probably not.
When staying off-site, is that just in a comment? There's probably not. That's it. Okay, yeah. I'd like to go someday.
We're trying to keep up with Disney World.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. When staying off-site, is rope dropping still recommended for lower wait times, or is it too late? No. I mean, you're going to still want to rope drop at the front of the pack of people, the group of people who you're with. And at Magic Kingdom, it's especially important because there are literally 2 different rope drops because only 2 lanes open during early entry. The rest of the park opens at official park opening.
If you go, I can try to remember to post this link in my comments, but if you go to www.prepschool.com and search rope drop, we have first rope drop, which is for early entry people, and second rope drop, which is for early entry people and offsite people. Because, for instance, like she already talked about Magic Kingdom, because not the whole park's not open. But at Hollywood Studios, for instance, the characters aren't open or available until regular park opening. So you can rope drop characters. Like, there are options, even though you're offsite.
Yes. What's number 1 on your non-US Disney park bucket list?
Tokyo.
Yeah, Tokyo. Our preferred rooms at Pop worth the extra price to be closer to the Skyliner, $250 difference. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. Going week of January 6th through the 16th, we are non-racers worried about marathon weekend. Help. Well, the parks do get busier during race weekend, but if you are rope droppers and you can plan ahead of the road closures that are going to affect transportation a little bit and make things a little bit more difficult to get to the parks, especially on Saturday and Sunday of race weekend, you're going to be golden. And also, your trip is only covering a couple days of race weekend and then the week after. So I think you're going to be in good shape because after the racers leave, you're going to have a nice pocket of time before Martin Luther King Jr. weekend. So I think you're going to be okay. And plus, speaking for myself, a lot of those racers, especially the ones during the marathon, are not going to be in the parks late. We're going to be getting our sleep in.
She's fresh off of doing a race weekend many days in a row.
Yeah, and I tried to get back to my resort every night, no later than 6 o'clock and in bed by 7. When do you think Disney will start offering promos for 2027 packages?
Same link.
Yep. With an 8-year-old girl, would you go shopping, poking around at Disney Springs, or Boardwalk?
Depends on the girl's interests. I would have hated shopping.
Yes, but I think there's they're asking us, I'm guessing that
she likes shopping.
Yeah, she likes shopping. There's lots more for kids to probably be interested in over at Disney Springs, but it is more chaotic. Boardwalk is more of a chill vibe, but there's not a lot of shopping there. There's like shopping inside the resorts, but not necessarily on the boardwalk itself.
If you do Disney Springs, go earlier.
Yeah. Yes. Breakfast option at Disney Springs. Oh, we have a brunch post. It needs probably some refreshing and updating, but there's some good breakfast things there.
We are partial to Homecoming.
Yes, and Wine Bar George on the weekends. They do a lovely.
I didn't even mean Homecoming. I meant Wine Bar George, but Homecoming is popular. I meant Wine Bar George.
Yeah, both great.
Take your choice.
Yes. Is it a good idea to do a post fireworks dessert party on extended evening hours night? Are you participating in extended evening hours? First of all, I think that's a question we need answered. And second of all, what time does the park close that night?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're participating in them, then don't do the post fireworks one.
Yeah, but if you
otherwise, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you are, then I don't even know what I was saying. We're just gonna keep going. Do you think there will be discounts for January 2027?
Check the link.
Yes. What are the differences between each of the Disney cruises? I wonder if they mean ships.
Yeah, well, and there's so many ways to analyze it. You could literally compare all the ships. You can compare all the itineraries. There's so many different ways to go about it. So I don't know how to answer that question, but I do create lots of Disney Cruise content for YouTube. So feel free to watch that. Coming up is going to be a video about the pros and cons of the Disney Wonder, and then next month, pros and cons of the Disney Magic. So
yes, and then I would also say to pick it based on where you want to go, and then find the ships that go there.
I have a YouTube video, and there's a post called a DCL primer for Disney World people, and it talks about how to choose a cruise at the beginning. And I talk about you can choose based on ships, amenities. You can choose on itineraries. The departure port might matter.
That's a big one.
The length of the cruise, because some cruises are shorter, some cruises are longer. So do the DCL primer video or post.
Yeah. Are the cabanas worth it at the Grand Floridian? 3 adults, 2 kids.
We haven't done them.
No.
But
if you're planning a full pool day and that is your this is what we're doing today, is we are chilling at the pool, and I want to make sure that I have a spot and I don't have to fight for a chair, and I want shade, etc., then it's probably going to be worth it for you. If you are just planning to dip in for a couple hours and none of those things matter to you, then it probably isn't going to be so much worth it. Are extended evening hours still available at Magic Kingdom during the Christmas season, or does Very Merry Christmas Party mess with it?
They do switch it to a different part.
Yes. And you can kind of look back on previous years to get an idea of what that pattern is. How do you think
some conference?
Yes, a conference will affect crowds the week of June 18th.
Our crowd counter takes into account all the big events, and not every single event is going to impact crowd levels significantly. So basically not much.
Yes, and conferences, keep in mind that people are supposed to be in the conference doing the conference thing. So the crowd impacts usually happen later in the afternoon and evening time. So if you are super concerned about it, mornings should be a priority for you. Will the annual pass magnet distribution start with early entry or park open?
I don't think they're open during early.
I don't think so either. So I would look for it at park open.
App idea.
Yeah, okay, an app idea. All of your tools and cheat sheets. Just saying.
We've heard this.
Face.
We've heard this a lot.
Yes, we're in discussions with each other.
Yeah, we're in discussions together.
Mm-hmm. Staying at French Quarter, can we drive to Port Orleans to use the pool, quick service activities, etc.? Mm-hmm. Yes, those sister resorts you can.
And you may not have to drive. It's close enough to walk.
It's an easy walk. Not all resorts. Remember, not all resorts you can share, but between those two you can. Caribbean Beach Resort, preferred room. What section should I request?
What do you want to be closest to? Do you want to be closest to the main Skyliner hub, mm-hmm. the Riviera Resort, mm-hmm. or the main Caribbean Beach building and pool? Request to be close to that.
Yes. Got a room with a promo. Want to extend the stay, but added days have no promo. Can promo be added? I just went through this.
Yeah. So some promotions allow you to do this and mm-hmm. some don't. Mm-hmm. And it just depends on your promo. So you can try it.
Yes. And I kept trying. Every time something different would happen, I tried. And also I tried in those final days before to see if people had changed their things around. If all else fails and you can't get the promo added to your other reservation, make sure you have them note that you have another reservation. And when you check in, talk to the front desk so that you don't have to change rooms. Because when you have 2 reservations, there is a chance you might have to change rooms. But usually they will work with you, so you don't have to do that. With all the new things starting on 5/26, will Hollywood Studios be busy?
A lot of things are starting on 5/26 in multiple parks. We will be at Hollywood Studios on 5/26.
Yes, I think the big, Rock and Roller Coaster is the big one mm-hmm. on that day. I do think that between that and the Disney Junior, crowds will be they will be impacted there. I'm guessing, though, the rest of the park won't be too bad. That's usually how it works. When will Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party dates be announced and go on sale?
We're guessing mid-May.
That's really not far away. Mm-hmm. Using water park perk on check-in day, are towels provided?
Yes.
Yes, I can't remember what the name of the places are, but you go in there and they will get you a towel. Do you have a guide for people using an ECV at Walt Disney World? We do. It's a little bit older and it needs to be updated, but it probably has some good basic advice in it. So I would check that out. And finally, do you know if the mashed potato bowls at Fairfax Fair are dairy-free?
Don't know, but when you go to mobile order, there is an allergy menu at the bottom of the mobile order screen that covers all the different allergies. And so you can order things there that match your, that are mm-hmm. dairy-free. Okay, 23 minutes.
I feel like that's not just a record. That's like a PR we're never going to beat.
Okay. This is still going to be a big video to upload on mm-hmm. Cruise Wi-Fi. So we're going to cut it off now. And we will see you all next